right. What the hell? Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Guys Takeover Show. What? I don't know if that sounds right, but glad to see all you guys, man. Hang on, let me get the link out there. I just had to deal with like 8 women on the panel. Woof. I'm kidding. It wasn't that bad. I think it went pretty well, to be honest with you. Hey.com. Hey, let me pin this link. Let me say hey to you guys. There you go. The link's pinned. Hey, Transparency Project, what's good? Retracted message. I don't know what that meant. Demand your health. Okay. What's up, Tommy? Patriot Defense, John, Michael, Ozzy Angel, Patriot Defense, fuckdss.com. Only hitting the like button is gonna release all his videos. Force people to pay membership. Who you talking about? I don't know who the hell you talking about. I don't know who you talking about. CNC. What's going on? MD. Pierre Bones. Ozzy Angel. Barbara. I see Defend. Michael's in the house. Yeah.
What's up, Jeff?
We got Lost Generations. Mofo. Yeah. Glad to see you guys. Wallace. Daz. What's up, Daz? Good to see you, man. So what's going on, guys? I just had a ladies' night. I think it went pretty well. Got Mama Bear up there for a little while. Thought that was pretty cool. What's up, Rob C? Terry. Thought it went all right. I thought it went pretty good, man. It's one of them things I might do every week. You know, let them come up and you know, do what they want to do, right? It's not I don't think there's no women out there that has panels, right? So
I think it's awesome that you're sharing your platform and
right,
kind of balancing out the scene, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't seen none.
Yeah, I don't never see any.
No.
Bones, either text me or cut your camera on, man. I don't know which. Well, you can do both. I don't do shit. Let me see mine. Right on.
I love these auditor discussions.
Right. Well, I don't know what we're going to be discussing tonight. Just stop the ladies' night thing and started another one. All right, Kev, I got you. Now we will have a Seventh Amendment discussion probably. I don't know what day it'll be. I have to get up with Rogue Nation and see what day he wants to do it. We can talk about anything, right? I mean, it ain't gotta be Constitution related.
Well, who's screaming?
Yeah, somebody's got TV on or something.
Yeah. There's some ugly looking women, man. I guess ladies' night's over.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I switched it over. That's right.
Hey, Defend, how you doing, man?
I just thought it was pretty cool to do that, man. I don't know. It was Bama's idea. I can't even take credit for it. You know what I mean?
That was my idea.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought it went pretty good. I do have some videos I want to share with you guys that I've got. Oh, that's what it was. Oh no, my fucking email. Oh, come on, man. Maybe not. Ah, dang it. My email thing's gone. I unpinned my freaking email from my taskbar. No fucking wonder I hadn't seen it all day. And somebody asked me today, "Did you get my email?" I'm like, "Not yet. I'll look at it later." Sit here and
Yeah,
forgot
I just
all.
didn't think you were replying to me anymore.
Yeah, right. Oh man, where the frig is it at, dude? I don't even know how to
Mrs.
get it
Justice stepped into chat.
back. Huh?
Mrs. Justice.
Hey, what's up, Mrs. Justice? How do I get my damn? Hold up. Now I gotta figure out how to get it back. How do I get my freaking thing back, dude? Damn it. That makes me
But
mad.
can't you like create a shortcut when you're in the email?
That's what I had, and now I'm trying to figure out how to do it again. I don't remember how I done it. Oh man. All right, yeah, I think I know how to
I think
do
it's
it.
left click.
I think I know how to do it. I didn't get I had to sign in again and shit, probably. You
Yep.
motherfucker. Damn it. Come on. All right, I don't know if I'm gonna do this with y'all up here or not, because
Well, share your screen. We'll help you.
yeah. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out where it was at. Here's my mail right here. I think this is it. Yeah, here it is. All right, I got it.
When we go
That's you,
geek,
Danny?
the show
All right,
doesn't
that's
do
you.
well.
I see you, Danny. Huh? Do what?
When we
Sorry?
go geek, the show doesn't do well.
I know it don't, does it? But I don't think it's gonna be hitting on too many cylinders tonight anyway. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Big Red, see and say
Not
you
with
got
Danny up here.
cameras on. I got to see you, man.
Yeah, big. Somebody was telling me Big Red is the pumpkin guy. I didn't know that.
No, that's what I heard. Somebody said it was. No, because he was on there. He was on somebody's panel, and the pumpkin guy was on the panel too. So it
Jolly
couldn't have been-
Pumpkin.
No,
Yeah.
ain't Big Red James Madison?
No, it's not James Madison.
No.
It's another Big Red.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
you can't cut your camera on because all right, hang on, I'll do it like this. Hang on, stop. Hang on a minute, Big Red. Hang on.
He's going to show his penis to you.
There. Now. Is that you, Big Red?
That's
You
somebody said
muted.
that's
You
Jolly
muted.
Pumpkin.
You there? You there,
Yeah,
Jeff?
yeah. All right, I got you.
All right.
All right. I know you was trying to cut your camera on, but it looked like it's not hooked up or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes don't.
Hey,
Okay.
Big Red, you say you're new, but you've been around for like 9 months.
I think it's I started watching you guys on my phone, I think in like September or something like
No,
that.
A little
Last
longer
year.
than that. Yeah, last 2. Yeah, well, maybe a little bit longer because I remember you. You had a picture of you and your girl.
Me and my
as your
girl.
avatar, right?
No. No.
You don't have a girl in like Philippines?
No. No, I do not.
Oh
Maybe
wow, there's another.
maybe he
Well, he
wishes-
was Big Red too.
Maybe
That's
he
what
wishes.
Yeah.
Hang on. See and say you can get back down. You can come back up. I can just put it. I can just make it big screen. And I can pop you up here right quick.
Yeah, he lives with his mother.
If that's you, then yeah, come on, jump back up here. I enjoy Ladies' Night. Constitution and Law is Truth. Thank you for that. Like I said, all the credit goes to Bama Green Eyes, really, because I mean she brought it up. But I don't remember Big Red, but you know how my memory is. I got a good memory. It's just short, right? Welcome back, Rogue Nation. If you got something you want to talk about, you can jump up here. Either way.
I'm not doing
Jeff.
that again. I'm gonna hop out if he's hopping up.
Jeff, you
No.
remember the guy when we were on a panel with him and his mom yelled at him to get off the phone?
Yeah, I do remember something about that, but
Yeah, that was him. That was the guy.
well, maybe it could be two different, Big Reds, right? I mean, to be sure.
Well,
there's more than that,
Yeah, there is.
I couldn't
two
remember
Big
his
Reds.
voice, That's so I
Oh, I
just
got
assumed it was him. Yeah.
I
I
live
got
by myself, but past I don't know, single, unfortunately, like 4 years steady.
yeah,
Yeah.
nothing to brag about there, right? That's what I'm saying.
We're all in that club, bud. Except
Yeah.
for Jeff.
I met a few, but none stuck. So
Yeah.
You got
Yeah,
that
but
right.
you're richer. You got money. More money now.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
And you can watch TV too.
Yeah, hey,
You watch
hey,
what you
Mama
want.
that depends. If he's going to the strip clubs, he don't have no money. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
I got like $800-900 a month child support for one kid. So
Oh damn! No wonder you ain't got a woman.
Oh well, yeah. Well, if you're going to the strip
Jeez.
clubs for love, you might want to consider that as being your mistake.
Yeah, that'll
Shit.
do it.
He's
That'll
probably
do it.
going to the strip club to make some money.
Right? He could be.
Shit, $900 a month.
What?
Golly.
if I was pretty, I would.
Right?
Where I live, $900 can get you a two-bedroom apartment.
Right? So smoking gun. Dim Blue Lion Slayer, what's good?
Well, you're just lucky you don't have 2 kids because, you know, $2,000 almost, you know.
I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I got lucky when it came. I say I got lucky. I had 2 girls I paid child support on from when they was 3. I had them when they was 3. Well, one of them was like just born, and the other one was 3 or 4. I can't remember exactly. It's been so long. Now they're in close to 30. So, yeah. So I paid child support, the whole time, off and on, because I got laid off, here and there. It's what construction working does. For they'll pull up stakes, and you had to find another, company to work for or whatnot. But I got off easy because I was paying $400 a month for 2, right? But it was because they never carried me back to court. I went up in pay, but my child support never did because they never, she never did say much about it, right? She didn't go in and have it reevaluated every year or every 3 years.
She wasn't a complainer.
Right. So I got lucky in that aspect of it. I was paying $400 a month for 2 kids. So,
Well, I'm even more lucky than all you guys. I have my kids half the time exactly. I have them on every Tuesday, every Wednesday, and every other weekend, which every month turns out to be 15 days for me, 15 days for her.
Well, that's good. That's a 50-50 thing. That means you don't pay and she didn't pay. Right?
Well, see, that was the good thing is we didn't have to go to court. We
okay.
We actually, even before, which was good, and you don't really see no more, is both of my kids were planned.
Right.
And we actually talked about what we were going to do if we broke up and what was going to happen after. And for the most part, we settled on what we agreed on before we had the kids, which was a good thing.
Yeah, well, sticking to that was the amazing part, right? That y'all didn't break up, all pissed off at each other and shit.
It's even more crazy because what happened was I got hit on my motorcycle and I was in a coma. Long story short, I wake up out of my coma. She left me, sold everything, and then got with my best friend.
Oh, damn!
She's a horrible person, but an awesome mother.
Right.
I can't, I can distinguish and differentiate.
That sounds like a fucking soap opera, dude.
Oh, it's
You know what I mean? Car crash.
It started out so well.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in soap operas lately. You know that, right?
Wait, just give it a while, Kev. You might get into it, man. I'm just saying.
Jeff,
I just got out of it.
I know.
I was a star a week ago.
Yeah, Big Red.
I was going to ask, that may have came off the wrong way for people who didn't know. I didn't mean nothing against the real Rogue Nation about that.
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it, but I don't think everybody else did. No, I got
Rogue don't
porn
like it
bombed.
now.
I got porn bombed, and I hadn't even mentioned this to Rogue Nation. If he's still in here, I got porn bombed with your name, Rogue Nation. Just so you know, there's somebody going out, and it was pretty quick, and I had my finger on the trigger anyway.
What picture was it? Is it the one that was on Mike's the other night?
I don't know. Did somebody use Rogues again?
No, they use Little Fungus.
Oh no.
Not her pictures, but her name.
Oh, okay. No, it was Rogue's. It was Rogue's name, his avatar. And like I said, I kind of felt iffy about it, so I had my finger. Just as soon as I seen something, boom, it's gone.
Yeah, he is a good dude in my opinion. So
right. No, he's solid, man.
Rogue's awesome.
Yeah, he's an awesome activist.
Yeah.
Jeff, did you get doxxed recently?
Docs. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. I
On
watched
somebody-
that.
On the video. I did.
Somebody made mention to it inside chat. It made me ask.
Oh yeah, right. I didn't see it, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got that's where all the BAMs. I put all the BAMs in front of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
on the
called
video.
out. He called out his name, his address, everything.
Yeah.
It was crazy, and posted it on the wall. I was like, "What the hell?"
Oh,
Yeah.
is that at the post office?
Yeah.
Yeah, he took a piece of
Okay.
paper, wrote down all his information, and then posted it. I was like,
No,
"Are you
They had
serious?"
it ready, dude. They already had it on a. They
Yeah.
they scanned it. They already had that shit waiting.
Wow.
Yeah, had my shit waiting, dude. they got half the name right. They got half of it right, but they got the wrong address.
Was it?
Post office got the wrong address.
Yep.
Yeah, that's funny. Was it
There
about?
you go,
It
people.
wasn't
If you're
like
not getting your
don't
mail,
accept.
you know why.
It didn't say like don't accept checks from this guy, did it?
I'm surprised he didn't lose the paper before he got the chance to put it up there.
Right.
You know
I
why
told
the
you that.
packages don't come in right.
He
Jeff, I
felt.
told you the check was in the mail, bro. I meant it. I don't know why you're not getting your shit.
Yeah. Right.
You should
He
have gave him
felt
a
so
business
confident.
card and let him tape it up on there for you.
Yeah, he felt so confident too, man. Like he really, and I could have just left it, right? But I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna cover that up. Just you know what I mean? I don't know. And
No, I would have did the same thing.
well,
I mean, it ain't. I mean, that's too much easy information to give them out. I mean, you want to make them work for it.
let me explain why. My information's already been on YouTube, man. Man, I've been doxxed so many times. That's why I drive right up to the fucking places I'm auditing, because everybody already knows the fuck I am anyways. It don't make a fuck to me. They get my
Right.
tag number or not.
For the most part, that's all they can do back to you, right?
I mean, what are they gonna do? Really? I mean, I don't do nothing wrong, so
I'm gonna start doing that back to them though. Like the police that don't give me their name and ID and their badge, I'm gonna start FOIA requesting all their information and posting it. Whichever one that want to sit there and say, "Oh, right here," or "It's right here," or I'm gonna start doxing them on the internet. I'm gonna start posting stuff.
Right.
But I just need to get back out there. I haven't really got back out there because, like I said before, I got caught in the alley coming home from a cop watch on my bike. I got caught in the alley with a cop, and he pulled his gun on me and like did some really shady shit. I couldn't get my phone out in time, and it was pretty scary scene. So, and plus I do it by myself, and so I just had to slow that down.
Oh yeah.
Static recording. Get a body camera, something. Have something
Yeah.
rolling.
Somebody tell me how to pin my email back to the taskbar. I don't remember how. Damn it. Oh well, I'll figure it out.
Left click when you're in it.
What, dude?
It pulls up a little window. Add to taskbar.
Oh, down on the bottom. Yeah. No, it don't.
That's hard to tell you, man. I have to.
Yeah. Oh well. I'll figure it out, man. I'll figure it out. I did it last time. I just don't remember how I did it last time. What's up, HRP News? Good to see you, man. Oh, you guys, man. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Yeah.
Jeff, did you see? You see in chat, Vern Grison's TruthNet says, "I've had them impersonate me. I've had them even put this crazy woman on me, cyber stalking me." Yeah, there you go. Can you imagine that shit? Yeah. Hi, I'm here to file a report against myself.
Wow.
Good shit. So,
Yeah, I've had. Yeah.
I mean, that's some crazy
Very
shit when
cool.
people steal your identity and stuff.
Cool.
You know.
Oh yeah.
So he says, so here's another one. He said, so I found Jess through very trolls who are trolling, believe it or not. Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, thank you
I told
to the
you.
trolls.
Or Jeff. You do
Oh
it.
man, I've been getting into it with them lately.
Yeah. Well, send me an email and let me know who they are. I'm just saying.
Well, I think one's on your page is named Lee Orr. I let him have it today. I think it was he was talking about how you were getting in the officer's face. I was like, man, I think it was on the NC Tyrant Hunter one. I was like, man, he don't even move. I was like, he's sitting there trying to, man, well, he got up in that officer's face and started telling him this and kick rocks and did it. I was like, dude, did you not see he's standing right there and the officer walks within 1 foot of him and won't get out of his way?
Yeah, that was crazy. They do that shit all the time, man.
All the time.
Yeah. So I don't have no sympathy for them.
I don't either.
I mean, like I said before, I'm nice to them until they try to tell me shit that I, already know, or when they don't identify, or they try to tell me a law or something that I know is not a law.
That's one thing like I supremely hate is when they don't ID. Yeah. You're walking up to me, commanding me, and you got a gun and a badge. You need to identify yourself, dude. Like,
yeah. Wait do you see after my court stuff's over about my last arrest. Wait do you see that video. Y'all freak the fuck out, dude. I'm telling you. That was I've had them have egos and be arrogant and be all bullies and shit. But that day, Bo, whoo, it was crazy, man.
I think it was because you were wearing a dress and you had lipstick on.
What it was? Yeah, maybe it was. I don't know. Yeah. Was that Thursday or Friday? I met you that day, didn't I? What?
That's right. I got pulled over when I yelled, "Hey, baby, what's up?"
Midwest is incognito. Look at him.
Yeah, this is what I've been filming in all day, boy.
Hey, you think you're gonna get COVID talking to us on the panel? What?
No.
He looks better.
I'm just messing with you.
I just want to show you what I was filming in all day.
I got you.
I wanted to stop by and say what's up to everybody and see how everybody was real quick.
No doubt.
Just watching TV.
Somebody's got something on in the background.
I got a decent amount of footage I'm putting out, and I'm gonna try to edit some more shit.
Well, send me some, dude. I need some good footage.
Nice try, bro. Nice try. You can mirror my stuff if you would like to.
I hear you, man. I'm going out tomorrow. It's supposed to rain. It's been raining for the last 2 days here, right?
Right.
And I was supposed to go out yesterday, and it rained. Today it rained. Tomorrow I think there's a 50% chance, so I'm gonna go out tomorrow. I got to go talk to a lawyer tomorrow at 3:00, so I figured I might as well get some filming in. If I can do it in between the rain, maybe we, have a dry little patch here and there. It's usually the way it works.
Hey,
check it out.
You can just bring your umbrella and a chair and do an audit like that again.
Right?
Yeah, there you go.
That was the best ever.
That was Carolina Auditor and Matt that did that one. That wasn't me.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh, you talking about the picnic audit?
Yeah.
That was dope. That was funny as fuck. And he kept offering, oh boy, he's like, you want some fries? You want some fries? Dude, I would have went and got some grub and came back with a chair and sat down with them motherfuckers. That'd have been so fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I was dying on that one.
I want to what the fuck? I want to take and do one and act like I'm fishing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a fucking mud puddle. Not a pond. I want to go or a ditch, right? Because we in the country there's always ditches, right? And it's all a lot of times it's got water in it. I want to do that. Just have a cork, or some people call it a bobber. Have a cork and no hook and nothing like that. Just have a cork on it and just throw it in there and act like when they come up, act like I got a bite.
So when they ask you what are you doing, you could say fishing for tyrants, and it looks like
you think I'm gonna catch anything?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, see, huh? I think that's a good idea. I'm telling you, I'm doing it. Don't nobody do it. But nobody fucking do it either before I do it now, damn it. my idea.
Now you should just have a cutout on the end of the hook, and then when you pull it up, it'll say tyrant. I caught one. I caught one.
Damn. Or have
Or
a
put
picture.
put two little letters like the other guy ID on the bottom of your cork
yeah.
or whatever.
That was
you got
hilarious.
ID, you could just pull it out of the
Here's
water.
my
Or out of a
eye,
little
here's
mud
my
puddle.
D.
Yeah, exactly.
That
You'd be
was
like,
under-
oh, yeah.
That was Honor Your Oath. Honor Your Oath did that. I thought that was hilarious. I started to do it too, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to take his idea. You know, even though they never seen no shit like that here in North Carolina.
You
It
got
would probably be
5150 in North Carolina? Carolina?
5150. No, she's not in North Carolina, I don't think.
No.
Nah, she's in Tennessee.
The cuckoo hold. Psychological
Oh.
emergency.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Were you able to-
all right, John. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you being here.
Were you able to get those clips, Jeff?
Clips. Oh, no, not yet. I'm still working on my damn. What the hell? What happened there?
I actually thought my next audit was I was gonna take some of them Heineken non-alcohol beers and walk around the police station.
You're right. I
Look,
think I've seen somebody did something like that, but I've seen something like that before, I think.
Bronson does beer bait.
Yeah, he had that pregnant lady grab the beer one night.
Oh, yeah.
When
I
I
didn't
watched,
see that.
remember? You were there?
Oh,
What?
Jeff, I know what video you're talking
We were
about.
private.
He had a open container with one of them little baggies, and the cop walked up. 2 cops walked up to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. I don't remember the one Kev's talking about.
Yeah, well, he was sitting in the liquor, or it might have been gas station, but they sell beer there. And he put it right on top of the ice box or ice machine, and then people would walk by it, and then this pregnant lady grabbed it, and he chased her.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
I don't. No, I don't. I remember him doing, putting some stuff up there at Christmas, but I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was at Christmas time. We watched it, yeah. You're remembering a little bit.
Yeah, probably will.
Yep.
Oh, man. Can't figure out how to put my damn email back in my fucking taskbar.
Well, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I want to stop by and tell you I love everybody. Be safe out there. I'm gonna edit some videos and throw them up, guys.
All right,
Yeah.
man.
Have a good one, man.
All right, man. Be careful.
Be
Be
safe.
safe out there.
Right on.
You
You
too.
too.
Take care.
Later.
bud.
All right. Shit. How the fuck do I get my damn email back on my taskbar?
Michael, were you talking about the O'Douls?
Yeah.
I
Well,
thought
they got the new Heinekens too, but the video, I think, he was drinking an O'Doul's.
I thought they still had like 0.05% or something like that alcohol in them.
No, I don't think O'Doul's don't have no
no.
alcohol. Not at all.
No. Nor does the new
I just don't
Heinekens.
see- I just don't see the reason of drinking a
Me neither.
bottle of stuff that tastes like alcohol. But you're not going to get drunk. So I just don't get the concept there. But hey, whatever, man. Whatever floats your boat. Hey, if you do drink those, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying I just can't do it.
Yeah, I
I'm a
can't.
Jeff.
I'm a drink. Fuck that.
Jeff, I put a video in the private chat on how to pin your email to your text.
All right. Thank you. All right, I hear you, man. Yeah, I have to copy that. I'll copy that and look at it later. Oh man, let me put it in my. Where am I gonna put that? I'll put it in my notepad here, I guess. Guess I'll put it in my note. Damn, how the fuck? I just don't know how to do nothing today. And what happened was I went to close it out last night or the night before last, and I unpinned it. I had it pinned. I unpinned the damn thing. I forgot about it until just now because I was fixing to go look at an email, and I told somebody to send me an email, and I forgot to, repin it today. And now I'm trying to read my email, and all that good shit, man. It's all good.
Can I ask Danny if he's still sitting in the car getting snow on it?
No, I'm being quiet right now. I'm stuffing my face with
Oh, Danny, I got a bone to pick with you.
Uh-oh.
You can't be cheating, dude. If
What
your
are you
wife's gonna be on
talking about?
if your wife's gonna be on the panel, you can't be listening in and talking, man. That's cheating.
Oh, okay, man. Well, hey, if
cheating.
you'd let me in the basement with you, it wouldn't be so bad, would it?
Cheater. How you gonna do that when your wife was sitting there? Y'all got two devices, I guess you could have done that, but
Yeah. She had hers
yeah.
going, and I had mine going. So there
Cheater.
you go, man.
Cheater.
No.
Hey, Jeff. Maybe we're missing something here. Maybe they changed places 50-50 at a time wearing the pants in the family. And he's got a,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. You have to ask Danny that now. I don't know
They
nothing
say
about
the
that.
relationship
I'm
is not
kidding,
always
Danny.
50-50.
No comment,
Sometimes
man.
it's 80-20.
No comment.
Hey, my email is getyouSome39@gmail.com. Piers got it in the chat for anybody that needs to email me. As soon as I figure out how to pin my email back to my taskbar, I'll look at my email. Just saying. Hey, Emerald City Transparency, what's good, man? Good to see you. I know, Sue. I'm just giving Danny shit, Susan. I'm just giving him shit. That's all.
Emerald City is a.
Yeah, go ahead, Big Red.
I would say Emerald City. That's a strip club, the only strip club in my town. I didn't know if he was associated or not.
I don't know, man. We got an Emerald. We don't have an Emerald City though. We got Emerald Isle down here in North Carolina, I think. I don't know if it's called Emerald City. I don't think it is though. No doubt. Oh, it comes little fungus. Hey, little fungus.
Greetings.
There's a fungus among us.
Yeah.
Little fungus.
About time you made it to one of my freaking live streams.
Hello, Sal. Thanks for letting me up. How y'all doing?
Yeah. Why didn't you jump on ladies' night? I just had a ladies' night for like 2 hours, man.
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
Just a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Was it the same? Was it the same people that was in ladies' night last week?
No, it was actually some different ones was up here. I mean, it was some of the same, but it was like eight people up here tonight, man. It was pretty cool.
Aw, what a shame. Too bad I missed it.
So we're gonna do it.
100%.
We're gonna do it again next Tuesday, so you can check that one out, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So how you been? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's great, bro. Man, I'm bummed I missed that though. But
I
yeah,
hear
so
you.
you do it every Tuesday?
Yeah, what is that picture of you got there? Your avatar? What is that? A rat or something?
It's a chihuahua wearing a dress.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now. Damn. I thought it was a rat, dude. It's so small.
I know,
thought it was
dude.
a rat.
They're so little.
I thought that was a freaking rat.
I love it.
Sad.
It's so cute, dude.
If you have a topic of video suggestion, email Jeff. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you, Pierre. Appreciate that. Yeah, we just shooting the shit right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Just talking about anything and everything. I do have some. I said I had some video clips, but oh man, I got to get my email.
I gotta. So, what do y'all think about? I mean, I know it's only in California, but what do y'all think about the Bain Act?
About them not being able to shine flashlights at you,
or obstruct you. Period. Every time they do it, it's a $25,000 lawsuit.
Whew. If that's the case, there'll be some rich motherfuckers in California. The thing about it is getting somebody to take it, right? Because I know, them guys in California, SJVs and all them up there, I know they wouldn't have a problem suing them, because of the Bain Act, but I don't know. I don't see nobody getting rich, so I don't think they able to do it. You know what I mean? Because it happens almost it seems like every time they go out at night, it seems like it happens every time. So you would think there would be, strapped, with cash because it happens all the time. So there's got to be something wrong with, getting at the stick.
See,
right?
I'm wondering if they're following through. See, that's my whole thing is I I am as an auditor, I'm willing to go to jail, like because I know I'm doing nothing wrong. So
Right.
I'm willing to take it there, and I'm willing to go all the way. Like I don't. That doesn't bother me none.
Right.
And that's what I get frustrated with and thinking about is maybe not even a lot of, but some of the big auditors or the ones that have big channels don't follow through with what they're saying.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I've said on many videos that I would sue. Like I've told them many times, hey, I'm gonna sue your ass, or wait till I sue you. You can't do that. I'm gonna sue your fucking ass, or I'm sure y'all have heard me say that probably 20 or 30 times in different various videos. But saying it and doing it is two different things, right? Saying it just to try to get them to understand, hey, y'all fucking up. Don't be fucking with me like that. Is most of the times what I mean. I'm not going to say I'm not going to sue anybody, right? Or the police department or a citizen or what have you. If it came to that, then I most definitely would. But I don't have the resources to go around and be suing motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Right.
North Carolina is the worst. I'm sorry. North Carolina is the worst to find a freaking lawyer to even take a case that's open and closed. For instance, my last arrest should be that way, right? Is still having a hard time finding a lawyer to pick it up. So that's got a lot to do with it, right? And then you got to have money to sue. A lot of these lawyers ain't going to take it on consignment or what have you. They're going to want some money up front, right? And I put it like this: if people's got that kind of money, then they're probably not going to be out there auditing or holding your government accountable,
Yeah.
Bro, if you're going to keep that comment up there, can I at least respond to it or what?
Oh, I didn't even. Yeah, go ahead. Is that about you?
So obviously, I have a lot of fans. A lot of people like to write up on my pussy. They like to use my profile picture. But the saddest part about it is when they use my profile picture, they're not taking it from the original source. They're actually taking it from that source and trying to resize it. So it's always going to be pixelated. So if you people can't use your eyeballs and see that their PFP is pixelated and mine isn't, then y'all are retarded. Second point, if they don't get on cam like me, they are obviously not me. And third point, if they don't sound like me, they're obviously not me, and I'm always gonna talk. So everybody in chat, I'm aware. I got fans. I'm aware. You can calm yourself down. That shit's annoying. Don't bring it here. I'm here to chill out with the big boys, the big men. I'm not here to listen to little baby girls and baby boys in chat. So yeah, point blank, I'm done.
And let me be clear. I did not leave that up there on purpose. Okay, I just forgot it was up there.
No. But I was like, if it's gonna be up, then I'm gonna say some shit because I was ignoring it before you put it up on screen. So I had to say some shit.
I got you. But I didn't leave it up there for you to take notice or anything. I just forgot the fucking thing was up there.
Nah, I had to jump on the opportune. I had to make clear that shit out.
So hey, Jeff.
Yeah. Yes.
Would you agree with the statement that for as long as there are more attorneys that are willing to be bootlickers to play along with the political scene, getting along with the judges and the clerks in the courts and making their days easier and filing their surefire going to get some money, out of the people, the government, lawyers out there, it's always going to be an uphill struggle in order, in the sense of access, literal access to the justice system.
I would
a lot of politicking with these lawyers.
Yes, I would agree. And let me say this: if you do get a lawyer, right? If you find one, it's probably not going to be in your state, especially North Carolina. I would have to go outside my state to find a damn good constitutional lawyer, right? A constitutionalist, a lawyer that knows the Constitution. There was one. Somebody told me there was one in North Carolina that they knew of, right? And that's like, oh, I see you, Danny. They are out there, but I don't know where they at, right? I mean, I've searched them. I've had some names, but it would cost so much, dude, to get them to come from other states to North Carolina.
So check this out, Jeff. So very early on in my activism, I was able to get an attorney. She had represented another disabled individual in that county. And I had a huge box. I had a huge box with all of my arrest paperwork and videos and all. I mean, I had this huge box. And when I went and sat down and met with her, when she found out who was the individual that I wanted to sue in the county, and what had actually happened with my arrest and being in jail for 5 days, naked and froze out and all that. Yeah. It came down to that judge was actually her best friend.
Oh no.
And she took my case. She rode my case all the way up to the 6-month filing mark to file the case in the state. I didn't know all that much as far as the federal districts and everything else, 1983, and I've got my own issues and everything. But yeah, she coddled me like a little bird and said, yeah, we need to get this and this and this. And she just kept stretching it out and stretching it out and stretching it out. Well, meanwhile, I started getting this, spidey senses kind of feeling about it and everything. So I started researching my lawyer. And wouldn't you know it, I came across a picture of her getting an award from the Bar Association, and it was the judge handing her the fucking award.
Oh.
So she wanted me to settle out for $5,000 with the county just to get it all settled and everything so that it wouldn't be escalated and it wouldn't get to the judicial situation for the complaint and everything else. And while most people at that time said I was an idiot because, something was better than nothing, I just couldn't swallow that fucking pill, man, that she was gaslighting me like that the whole time.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, it's kind of off the subject. I just think eventually us auditors are going to be our own attorneys.
Well, I would say that.
Simplify. I'm sorry.
I hang on a minute, Defiant. I got to say something about that because everybody knows that knows me well. I got a very, very poor education. I cannot defend myself. I don't speak Pig Latin.
Right.
And when I mean by Pig Latin, if everybody don't understand, I don't speak lawyer judge talk.
The verbiage, that verbiage bullshit.
Some of those words that they use, dude, I couldn't even spell. I couldn't even pronounce half of them. Right. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to even fucking fool myself. Everybody knows I'm a simple man. I got my own fucking just doing it with my hands, right? And common sense. I can't do that shit, man. It's just not happening. Go ahead, Danny.
I was just gonna say, like us here, right? When we look at the law books or whatever, right at the very beginning, you got a big list of definitions of all the words.
Right. Well, still, then you got. I mean, I can't. And then if I read that, Danny, I can't remember what the fucking definition was when I get to where I need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I'm not making excuses for myself either, guys. I'm not. No. I just know my limitations.
Well, that's why I said I think eventually it's gonna have to happen like that because these lawyers, the ones especially that they give to you, like my first case, the first time I audited, I got arrested.
Yeah, that's
and I had to and when I went in there, the first thing that she said to me is, "You don't have a leg to stand on." It scared me. Damn. It scared me. Right? So right there, I just like this still eats me up to this day. I got charged with failure to ID. But my first one. Right. And ever since then, I studied another 3 months before I went out.
Yeah.
And I started back in early 17. That's when I started auditing.
Right.
And it scared the shit out of me. I stopped for a couple months. I went deep into the books. I studied because I live in Florida, so I studied, everything I needed to study, and went back out there again and was doing fine. And then I started getting noticed around here by the police. And one day I'm not even a block away from my house, and I'm in the alley and I'm on the bike. I'm riding home from the cop watch, and man, it was scary, boy.
Right.
He pulled his gun on me. Told me to stand in the back of his car, like threatening me, and it was crazy.
Well, I guess we scared little fungus off.
I was going to ask you something, Jeff.
Go ahead.
Earlier, you mentioned you almost got to go out of state to find a lawyer, right? Well,
yeah.
Like, for example, from state to state, do they have to have a license to practice in the state that you need them in?
Yeah,
or you got just go?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you gotta have you can't listen. North Carolina is so screwed up, man. I'm telling you. And you can ask people that's been here and been to court through the court system. Ask Blind Justice how hard it is to get a lawyer in North Carolina, right? Ask people that's had problems, with the justice system, with tyrants or government employees. It's just fucking ridiculous, dude. North Carolina is the worst. I mean, the absolute fucking worst far as getting a damn lawyer. Go ahead.
Nobody probably wants to practice there because they know they can't win the case because it's crooked.
I see your cameras. It's absolute. It's almost, I ain't gonna say impossible because nothing. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing's impossible, but
I think
ahead,
I tried to sue this cop this one time, and I was calling around lawyers, trying to find a lawyer.
Yeah.
And this one lawyer office literally told me nobody in this town is gonna go after the government.
Right.
No lawyer in this town will do it. So I mean, that just shows you right there who their alliance is with,
Yep.
Like
that's exactly right. Like I said, if you want to fight the system, you got to do it from outside the state. And then you still going to have a hard time because they still going to be in the same system, right? They still a network of systems that underground. I mean, man, it's just crazy. So you almost, like you said, Mike, you almost got to do it yourself because and then good luck.
We're eventually gonna have to. We're gonna eventually have to learn the verbiage, and we're gonna eventually have to, like, when they give you a public defender, she's gonna have to be your secondary.
Yeah,
like
yeah. Well, I'm not. I don't do public pretenders. I don't.
Me neither.
I'll sell something in my house before I use a public pretender, dude. I am not shitting you.
Right.
And I got to come up with $1,000, and no, I'm not fucking e-bagging, so I don't want to hear no bullshit about that. I got to come up with $1,000 for that last arrest that I had, right?
Yeah,
so,
I remember that one.
And that's on the cheap side, right? That's that's just to get started, pretty much.
That's just to get started.
And I got video evidence. Evidence that proves me to be innocent.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's just violating our Constitution right there with how much money we're paying just to get out of this stuff that we're getting arrested for, and it's unconstitutional, and we're still paying for it. It's just ridiculous.
I'm still going to court for something that happened almost 2 years ago, man.
Yeah, it's usually when it comes to a civil suit or anything that has to do with them arresting you over something civil, it usually takes 3 to 3.5 years. It's crazy.
No, I'm just talking about the criminal side. I'm just talking about disorderly conduct and resisting an officer. I'm not talking about the damn civil, suing them. I'm talking about them putting me in jail.
Yeah, that's what I mean by with them doing anything unconstitutional when it comes to us auditing. It's usually a 3.5 year process.
They claim it, that you get a speedy trial. All right, I'm going to trial. I already got convicted, right, from one judge, guilty, and he gave me 30 days per offense, but I appealed it, and waiting on the appeal process now. Waiting on everything to free up, and it seems like it's starting to get freed up a little bit now, the court system. So. And I got to go to court next month, the 12th of next month, for the arrest I had a couple weeks ago.
And that's another thing I don't get is these government buildings are still being shut down when everything, you can have thousands of people in Walmart, but can't have nobody in the government building. And then on top of that, it's like, how can you guys not be on top of shit right now and having like so much shit done because you don't have all these people in your face?
Right, exactly. You can't get no paperwork done. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Like this part of it, it makes me so mad because you don't have thousands of people walking in and out of somewhere, in and out of these government buildings that you're not allowed into now, and all of a sudden you have more work. I like that part. I don't get it at all. Like,
throw your speedy trial out the fucking window, right? You're not getting that.
Fume.
I mean, it's gone. See ya. You know what I mean?
Right out the window.
And they make new laws when this damn so-called pandemic hit, right?
And that's another thing. How are they making all these new laws and policies if we can't be in there with the meetings? Like, how isn't that illegal?
Yeah, they're not supposed to make new laws. They're
not supposed to do none of that unless we're in there at least saying yes or no.
Yeah, they can't, but they do. You know what I mean?
They do that so at midnight.
Yeah,
that way nobody's around.
I have a big conspiracy about that shit, actually. I think a lot of that shit has to do with us.
I don't know, man.
I really do. I mean, that's a big, if you look at it in the whole totality, it's a big conspiracy theory that I'm thinking about. But like, I really do think like they have slowly seen the effects of what we're doing, and that's why they're being so like, no, we're not opening our government, but everything else around us is opening. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, right? And I'm not knocking it. I do think about, well, what if they doing this, or maybe this is why they doing that, but I really don't. All right. I got my alarms going off, so I'm gonna mute right quick.
I was gonna ask you.
I got a suggestion they could be doing. Oh, freak! I lost that thought. No, that's no good.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Danny.
Yeah, no, I got it. No, they want people to work from home and that, right? And then they're gonna expect the public to get a hold of their government officials and that through the computer nowadays, right?
Exactly.
They want to go all online.
Exactly. Because they don't want no transparency.
Well, you know what? North Carolina hadn't. I've been going to court, off and on, for the last 2 years, right? I had not one time have I been to video court, like a Zoom meeting court. I hadn't done it. Why? Why not?
I just watched. It might have been in your state. I don't. Man, I just watched a video on that where the district attorney was pleading against not having, because it's actually against your Sixth Amendment right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess fuck this.
It does.
Appeal court is on YouTube in North Carolina. I hadn't heard nothing about mine. So
technically, it's violating your Sixth Amendment right because it's not allowing you and your constituents to be in the actual courtroom.
Right.
There was a big thing about that today. I was
something
reading about
the ABC states liquor stores open during.
So in Colorado, sorry.
Yeah, they shut down everything, but the liquor store is still open.
So I just met with my attorney. I just met with my attorney in Colorado, and again, because of Condred, there's another delay in the courts, and trials aren't going to be held until after next month. So my anticipated trial this month is going to be delayed again. And I said to him, and I record all of my meetings with my attorneys. I go in and set up a camera, the whole 9 yards, everything that's said to me. I've got it all. They don't fuck with me like that no more.
Yeah.
And I said to him on film, I was like, when's this bullshit gonna end? Like I'm paraphrasing here, but I'm just trying to be shorten it here. And he was like, there's a lot of us attorneys that are, disgusted because when they say that it's for the public health safety or it's an emergency reason,
I hate
and
it.
they're using those reasons in the courts, that only works for a time period that the legislature doesn't have an opportunity to make a law in regards to how the judicial branch is going to handle that. And they have had way more than ample opportunity to be able to make legislation and put a law in place for the courts to be able to follow statutorily. So again, he's going to go in and he's going to say this is a violation of speedy trial. Same old rabba dabble dabble. But yeah, I just wanted to add that.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know how they're sitting. They got to be sitting around circle jerking. Like, y'all are not. It seems like they're getting nothing accomplished right now.
Well,
and it would seem like to be the best time.
Well, I mean, you see when we go into buildings, when you see us go into buildings and audit, you see them. They're sitting around doing nothing half the time.
Nothing on their phone.
Michael, check this out. So the governor has his convid order, right?
Right.
And the substance of the order is, our public health official said blah 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 blah. Everybody leans on the state's chief public health official, whatever the case is. And in Colorado, Governor Polis said many months ago, we have always viewed the judicial branch as an autonomous form of government. And I was like, what? There's no such thing. It's a part of the state, right? It's the third branch, right?
Right.
So, and I was like, this is just that propaganda shit or whatever, just to make it sound like, we've always regarded the judicial branch has the right to make its own rules to be unbiased, right?
Yep.
So now the judicial branch, the Chief Justice of the Colorado Supreme Court, actually, tell you the truth, I haven't seen an order from the Chief Justice of the Colorado Supreme Court. I have only seen orders in the local judicial districts of the state court system, way down to the local level, not administratively from the top,
not up
right?
high, yeah.
But they all say, due to the county public health or the state public health official, we can't have trials. Well, if you guys are leaning on the same public health officials for the governor's order and the court's order, why is it that we can go and eat in restaurants now, but we can't have a fucking trial? Excuse my cursing, but I think you get my point. It's just
so true. Like
talking out both corners of your mouth.
All the big businesses can open. Like everything that's essential to the government that they want open, that profits them, is what they're gonna do. And it's just like, man, boy, y'all just don't care about America like that, really, because these little businesses are the one that's keeping these little cities alive.
Right. It don't make no sense to me the way they do this shit they do, man. It never will. It never will.
Hey Jeff, I had a question if you don't mind. I don't know if you saw Bones put up something on the other channel, something about Fauci saying something about 2 masks now. Is that something in your state there?
I've not heard anything. I heard him talking about it, and I've not heard Governor Roy Cooper say anything about that. Go ahead. Who was that? Cameras? That you
they can't even enforce that in the least bit.
Did you hear about that, man?
Go ahead, Camera. What? We can barely hear you, man. I can't.
It makes no sense. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, I think you got a little delay or something too.
Man.
It's all good. Go ahead, man. I think we can hear you now. Well, never mind. Jump back up here.
Yeah, but I definitely, just like you tell them all the time that yeah, I mean, I got an exemption for it, and I don't have to show you it because that's HIPAA. Like, they're like, how are they even, like, I don't understand why these make these. It's a confrontation, because now you're making a confrontation by setting a rule that you can't enforce by law.
Right. Yeah. Well,
so they're making a confrontation.
Yeah.
It's
a lot of them. I had them ask from my medical record. Oh, let me see your letter that you got. Yeah, I'm like, are you fucking crazy? You ain't seeing shit. You ain't my doctor. What the hell's wrong with you?
Exactly. Even the security guard, checking your temp.
Right. Well, I'll let them do that. Just you know what I mean.
Me too. But I tell them off rip like I shouldn't even let you do this because you're not a damn doctor.
Right. They're not qualified.
So check
exactly.
So check this out, and I'll share my first experience, my wow moment along this regard. So I knew an individual who I lived in my vehicle. He lived in a homeless shelter. He stayed in a homeless shelter, and he was an alcoholic who was like one of those functional alcoholics. Well, every now and then he would go over the line of being functional, so he couldn't go back to the homeless shelter, right? Because there would smell booze on his breath and all of that. And I would see him the next day, and I'd be like, "Oh, did you get back into the shelter?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, it's all good." And I was like, how do you keep doing this? Everybody else gets booted for like booze on the breath or, being out too many nights in a week or whatever. And he says, "Oh, I just type up a letter with the letterhead from a doctor's office and everything, and I just sign it." And I'm like, "And you get away with that?" And he was like, "Yeah, HIPAA. They can't call my doctor to confirm it."
Right.
So now if you think about that, and you think about Walmart saying, "Let me see your doctor's note," you could type up a letter yourself and just take any doctor's firm's letterhead and put on the top of it and just go, "Here you go. You see it. Now what are you going to do? You can't call them. You can't do anything. You can't violate my right to medical privacy. Go fuck yourself."
Right.
Let me say one more thing so the panel can go on.
Yeah.
So like I was talking about the hypocrisy, particularly in Colorado, the governor's order has a bright line exemption for individuals who are hard of hearing or deaf. We do not have to wear a mask when we're trying to communicate, even with individuals who are not deaf or hard of hearing. And neither do the deaf or hard of hearing have to wear masks to communicate with us. And nobody is required to wear a mask when they're communicating with us. And that's so that we're able to read their lips or see their body motions, if they're laughing, if they're angry, whatever the case may be. The simple, traits of basic communication. So if the governor's order has all of those exemptions and has that inclusion for the deaf and hard of hearing, how is it that the court can turn around and go, "Nope, we don't have any of those exemptions or anything," but they're still relying on the same public health officials? It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's hypocrisy.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, when this first started, I went up to I went to the health department and I asked him, I was like, "So, am I going to be safe from this, coronavirus?" They're like, "Oh yeah, you're going to be safe."
Is that what he said?
Yeah. And this was like before, when it was just in China. Well, supposedly just in China, whatever.
That's crazy.
Supposed. Yeah, I'm not really nutty.
Yeah, but while he told you that, he was probably thinking about wait for the next one that comes along. Variant.
What's up, Scott?
I am actually, because I got into a bad motorcycle accident, so I'm a disabled person, and I had a lot of health problems. I had a collapsed lung, and I had a whole bunch of stuff wrong with me, and I was actually I was a bad candidate for corona. Like if I got corona, I could probably die from it. And it was like a little baby cold when I got it. I had it. It was like a little, like it was. I had got nauseous for an hour, and I had a little temperature of over like 100, like 2 days, and then I didn't feel right now for 2 weeks. Like I felt weird, but like I could get up, get out of bed, do something, do the average day thing. I just didn't feel right.
That's crazy.
Is there anything new with you, Jeff?
No, everything's pretty much the same with me, dude. I'm boring. I'm boring.
I got a new one on Jeff. He almost got in trouble this evening.
Huh? Again?
What'd I do this time?
Oh, you don't remember right at the very end of the panel, if I remember correctly, you said something and your wife said something back to you, and then you just kind of muffled out a little bit.
Don't remember.
Okay, you'll have to go back and look.
Good thing about not having a good memory is I forget a lot of shit. You know what I mean? and that goes different ways, right? Like if somebody's on another panel talking shit about me tomorrow, I'll probably forget about it, right? Or if one of my friends, one of my friends is getting hounded or trolled or whatever, and somebody's talking shit about them on another panel, I don't even remember. And I'll get shit over that. Like, how can you talk to him, dude? He tore me a new asshole. Oh man, I forgot.
It's not a memory thing though, man. I think it's an age thing. So after a while, you just don't give a fuck no more.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah,
my wife is telling me it's selective.
Yeah. My wife used to say that to me all the time, but I am dead serious, dude. My memory's just that bad. Now, if it's super duper important, I might remember it, right? But hell, I don't even remember. I got my damn wedding anniversary tattooed on my arm, dude. So I won't forget it.
That's one way to do it.
Right?
You know how we did it.
I do.
After fishing season started, man, is when we got married.
Yeah.
Right.
So every year fishing season starts, and then the day after it's anniversary.
Snowstorm, heat wave.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Told you.
Hey Jeff, let me check your memory for a second. I know you're tight with Blind Justice. What's the update with him? Where's his case at? What's it looking like? Do you think he's ultimately just going to end up getting fucked, or like, what's your take on it?
Defend, you already know we all just going to get fucked in the end. You know that. It's nothing. There's nothing new there.
It's a matter of how fucked you're going to get, right?
Right, exactly. We all going to get fucked. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're going to get fucked in a couple ways. We're going to spend way too much fucking money, and even auditing, and then way too much money trying to fight some stupid ass charges that we got that shouldn't be there to start with, right? And Blind Justice he's cool. He's doing his own thing.
He's smart on that law stuff.
He actually is pretty, absolutely. He's good at what he does. He's an awesome actor. Now I don't know which way his court's gonna go. It's one of them things you just flip a coin, dude. You don't know. You don't know how the judge is gonna be. You don't know how, if you get a jury, you don't know how they gonna see everything. I mean, it's just, do you want to fuck with it and just take something lesser charge and say, let's get out from under this shit? I do know that I think he's getting out of North Carolina. I do think that's a pretty good possibility that it's more than a possibility. He's actually says he probably won't be around much longer, but he's a mover. He's a shaker, right? I mean, he moves from state to state. He'll stay a while some places. He's just always been that way.
A zigzagger.
Hopefully he gets it took care of and it don't hurt him too much,
I thought that was all planned from that protest you guys had. The one guy said that, once you came into the state, there's a problem or some crap. Is that correct?
Say that again. Say that one more time.
I said, I thought that was like the whole plan to get him out. That one video you guys had, we were at the protest, FTP protest, if you will, or FTC protest. The one guy came up and said, the problem only came about when you came into town. I thought that to be offensive.
Well, I mean, it's true though. I mean, but the whole town is they stand behind the thin blue line. Almost every freaking one of them.
Yeah,
so that's not a town that's not a town I'd want to be a part of. And I don't think we really knew that until all this Madison stuff happened. right? So now I don't blame him for wanting to fucking move. I wouldn't want to stay in that fucking thin blue line town. And somebody brought it up. I think it was Rick brought it up. Rick Crew, and I hate to say his name, but he brought it up. When I jumped on Rick's panel because he said my name, a handful of times, right? So I jumped on his panel and he brought up blind justice. He said, Rick says, why you want to go messing around with my KKK friends down in Madison? And he actually, there's some truth to that, I bet, because they wasn't, I seen one black person in that whole skirmish, if you want to call it a skirmish, right? So it's predominantly white people there, old, stubborn white people, right? And thin blue line supporters, and I don't wish to even go back to that fucking town, right? I had made plans to go back, but I just washed my hands of it. I just absolutely washed my hands of it. I still got signs. I still got signs that I held up down there. I still got them in my garage. That's
a place you got to go with like 10 auditors.
Well, we did. We went back with about 12 of them, right? We had about 12 of us. But when we had 12, they had 212. You know what I mean? That's what they did.
Jeff,
but we showed them that we wasn't scared. That's what we did.
Right.
Jeff, I often, when listening to you and hearing you talk about being a simple man and the standing up and all of that, and I'm like, what we do is just fucking crazy, bro. We know we're gonna lose, right? We know we're gonna lose. We're outmanned, we're outgunned, we're out money, right? We're just fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And there are times and there are times that I think back and I think about the times where I legitimately was like, you know what? I got to get the fuck out of this country, and started thinking about Gavin Syme and everything else. But then I started having these dreams that I was in Cabo Wabo, and I woke up one day and I went to walk out on the patio for my little señorita to bring me my cocktail, and there was 100 fucking auditors all hanging out at the fucking pool.
Everybody else had the same idea, huh?
They're keeping an eye on you, man.
Right.
I think we are making a difference though, because I do see people that I walk up on or seeing videos of, starting to see a lot of videos of average people taking out their phone and naming badge number.
Yeah, I do. People ask me all the time, do you think you're making a difference? I
do.
It's minute, right? It is really small.
Yeah.
Little chips. I mean, so in the grand scheme of things, if you chip away, then you break a bigger surface.
That big block of ice will break down quick with them little chips.
But we've got so many little chips broke away. I still hadn't seen the big piece break off yet. You know what I mean?
I think
concept here, just keep chipping. Now I did something, not to cut you off there, Mike, but I did. I'm still proud of this, and it's a small accomplishment. But I did a video on it when we got that blue line flag taken down from that police station, or that sheriff's office. That was one of my highlights, right? And meeting and getting out there meeting people, right? Getting out the house, meeting people, meeting people, new people, like you said, with cameras, meeting people that said, "Man, you're awesome." Thanks for doing what you do. That feeling that keeps me going, and that's it.
That feeling is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's all that keeps me going, man. If it wasn't for that, because good and well, I can't walk that much, right? I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing it, but when I hear that, it makes me want to get up the next day and do it again.
Yeah.
Jeff, you're doing these ladies panels and ladies night panels, and you're giving a platform, so to speak, an opportunity to hear the feminine side of the community and other individuals. Do you foresee in the future there being something mental health oriented as to, and I don't mean like, group therapy or whatever, but a sharing of true emotions of individuals, past, present, and people planning on getting into this Aaron Tippin song, "Got to Stand for Something" or "Your Fall for Anything," because I know a couple of people that I've met in my travels who came into this with nothing but pure American pride and strong hearts, and by the end of their going through their court scenarios, they were just broken fucking people and are still very broken to this day.
I hope that's what's going to happen. Defend. Now, am I doing the panels in hopes of that? No, because I don't think none of the women.
No. I wasn't suggesting that you were going to be the mental health report, emporium for the community or whatever. I wasn't suggesting that.
I got too many fucking problems to do that, right? No, it would be nice, but you know what? Even though they don't talk about the auditing aspect of it or the cop watching, it's just nice seeing ladies, because there's no women that do panels. That just don't happen. You don't see it. If it happens, I don't see it. I don't know where it's at if they do it now. Golden Eyes does. She used to do a ladies' night a while back. She don't do as many panels as she used to, and she's really, she's in the community, but she's really not an auditor, right, or a cop watcher, right? She's in our community. But other than that, I don't see. I don't really see now CFW has done some panels before, but really too not enough, right? She should do more. I think.
I haven't seen that.
I used to do them every night at 6 o'clock every night. I was on here every night for about 8 months, maybe. I don't know how long it was. At 6 o'clock, I just got burnt out on it, man. I really did. It took a toll on me, going out auditing, having to mess with, do the videos and edit them because I've suck at all that. And then, make sure I'm here where I can go live at 6 o'clock. So that's why I've cut mine down where I don't do as many. I get on, quite a few panels. If I see somebody pop one up there, I'll go up there and say hey to everybody. But hopefully, in the future, we have more female auditors, or cop watchers, right?
Yes.
I think the community could use a lot more of those. But I understand.
Jeff, why do you think after all of these years, even with the very strong leadership qualities of some of the male individuals in this community, the ones that are revered and well liked or considered well balanced, whomever they are, and it's different for everybody, why do you think that there hasn't been a representative fashion, or a group of gals out there doing it? Sure, there are some folks out in California that are female doing it, but you don't see the females jumping up and globetrotting from state to state trying out handcuffs.
I think because it's newer for them.
Do you think the community has any reflection on that or any responsibility to bear in the sense of not being open or welcoming of the emotional aspects or whatever qualities that might be attributed to women?
I think a lot of people are so focused on not necessarily themselves, but just for everybody. This is kind of a new thing.
I don't think that way at all. I think because auditing's been around for a while, right? Yeah. I've been doing it about 2 years.
That's the word I was looking for. Do you think this community leans more on male chauvinism than being accepting?
And I'll tell you why. When you go back and look at your analytics, right, of your channel, you see who's watching your videos. Hardly any women's watching these videos, guys. Hardly any. Right. A really small percentage of women are watching these videos. I think they're more. I do. This is my opinion now. I think they're less crazy than the men. The men are apt to be more crazy to do it, and you do got to be some kind of touched in the head to stand in front of fuckers with guns, man. Yeah. There's no doubt in my mind that I am touched in the head for sure, because I enticed them motherfuckers. Hey, come on, talk to me. yeah, talk shit to me and you'll get it back, right? So I think the women, and there are a lot of women that don't like conflict. My wife is one of them. They just don't like conflict at all. Some women are not like that, but I think I in the future, I think there will be, hopefully there'll be more and more of them, right? I think the more they see it, then they're more apt to maybe pick up a camera. Maybe not do it like we do it, right? But just
there's actually, well, sorry, there's actually a couple girls that I've watched for a while, and you could see like at the beginning of the stage, it was timid and they were sure about what they're saying, but they wasn't backing it up with their body language and being firm with it. And then you could see, later on, it doesn't, how all auditors like me, you get that, and then you can get aggressive, and not necessarily aggressive, but like how you do it, Jeff, like you really stand up for yourself. There's not too many girl auditors that are willing to go that far. So,
well, and let me be clear. Let's don't get it twisted. I didn't mean that, women don't watch auditing or cop watching. I'm just using and I'm just talking to the people in the chat too. I use what I look at, my specs, my analytics of my channel, and the percentage of females that watch my channel is very, very small. I'm talking about a couple percent maybe, right? I mean, it's very little. And there's a lot of older, even the men side, right? Mine is up to 45 to 65 is where I get most of my people watching, right? So there's not a lot of younger people watching auditing, like teenagers, right? Like 18 to 20. Right. There's not a lot of them either. Maybe because they got better shit to do, right? Right? They out there chasing tail. And I hate to use that, you know what I'm saying? Men know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. They out there, partying or driving or, worried about their cars or motorcycles or their girlfriends, where they're not.
They don't care about rights. Yeah.
Right. Well,
it's, I don't know if it's that they don't care about rights, but they haven't had enough time on the road to see the importance of rights. They haven't gotten the DUI yet, or they haven't gotten the loss of license for the tickets. They haven't gotten it shoved up their ass enough times to say, wait the fuck a minute, what the hell is going on here? This shit's starting to hurt.
Yeah.
Lulu, no, this is not just a man's panel. It's just how it works. You can jump up here if you like.
Lulu, how you doing?
That's the most crucial part usually too is when you're 17, 18, 17 to 20 to 24. Yeah, you're feeling invincible. And that's the most time you usually get in trouble. So that's the most time you need to really like right now, my son, I don't make him, he loves to read, but his civil rights, he reads that all the time. Like every other day I have him, he'll sit down and he loves to read. So man,
I mean, I personally, I get a kick out of it when I see that video of that 13-year-old kid who breaks out the phone and he tells the cop, breaks it down better than half of us.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, oh, thank you. There's one that is actually going to save his own keister and actually have a shot at being successful in his life of whatever it is he chooses to be his pursuit of the American dream.
Right.
You know what I mean? That shit's more inspiring than half the people in this community to me.
Right.
Yeah.
There's some good ones out there, man. I've seen them.
I think it's more like somebody's had something happen to them and realized going through the system how they're screwed. That makes them do something.
I originally started this because I was going to. My kids are in a good school, so I was driving to that area. I got loud music or whatever. I got rims. I wasn't playing my music loud or whatever. But long story short, I got pulled over 5 times in 1 month. And I got pulled over for looking suspicious every time. And then like the 4th time, that's when I originally started looking up auditing and
When you say suspicious, do you mean you look like you didn't belong there?
Right.
Bias profiling.
Right. And then the fourth time I got pulled over, I got pulled out of the car, and it was by the same cop that I got pulled over the second time, and he roughed me up in front of my kids.
Oh damn! Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, and I right there, the fifth time that I had got pulled over, which was the last time, I didn't roll down my window. I told him to fuck off. I was so mad. I told him to get a sergeant. I started spitting stuff because it was actually from Big Nick and I think it was Rogue at the time that helped me, not personally, but just watching their videos, and because they live in the same state as me, and I got a hold of them videos, and the last time I let that cop have it, and I felt so empowered, and that's what started my mission ever since then.
Right on.
See, 1 to 3 times a day, man, for almost 3 years. Okay, is how many times I used to get stopped. And the only reason why is because I drove a muscle car, and they were curious to know who was in the car with me. I had 2 fellas pulled out of the car and imprisoned. One had a warrant, and I forget what the other one had, but yeah, it's crazy, man. Until I started learning the laws, that's how they are. They pick on you unless you know your rights and your laws, and still, you know what I mean? You get the tyrants, the oddballs that still go overboard.
Well, right away when you talk to them, you ask them for their name and their badge number. You know right away if they're gonna give it to you, you got something to work with. If they ain't gonna give it to you, you got a damn tyrant.
So, Michael, I was trying to ask, have you ran into that cop since then? Is the treatment different now that he knows that you're willing to go the distance, or that you're educated, calling his shit, whatever?
You know what's so funny is he works at my kid's school now.
Hey,
he
Jeff.
works at your kid's school?
Yeah, he's
a school security officer. Yeah.
Yeah. I've had a couple conversations with him since then, and I think it's genuine, but I'm not sure because you can't tell. But he, he's basically told me within a couple words that he messed up and he's not that person. He's not that cop, and I don't know. I think I don't know. I take him as it being genuine, but maybe I was actually thinking about this the other day. Is going to do a foyer on his whatever, on his background, and see
contact. It's contact.
Yeah. And I was thinking about, if he was lying to me and I go and look at his report and he's got something from a year ago that he did something, that was, found unconstitutional or it looks suspicious, I'll call him out on it. But I don't want my kids to suffer in any way because of that. So
right,
it was just a debate in my head. I mean,
oh my kids better act right because all the police around here know my name. I'm just saying. And my oldest son is a junior, so look out, buddy. He's all I can tell you.
Right.
You better mind your P's and Q's. Don't do nothing stupid.
I'm sure he knows. I'm sure your kids know everything, So
he's liable to get slammed to the ground or something just because of me, right? That's not really funny, but you know what I'm saying.
I guess you could say
my kids don't know too much about what I do. I mean, they do know, right? And I tell them every chance I get, right?
Right.
Always, you got a cell phone, cut that bitch on. If you ever come in contact with a policeman, be respectful, right? Don't try to do like me. I'm telling you, don't act like me because you'll be locked up pretty quick if you do, right?
Absolutely.
But be assertive. Don't be scared. They can't do nothing to you if you didn't do nothing wrong. So, and I try to
the main thing is being assertive.
Jeff, what do you tell your kids when you do get arrested?
I tell them the truth. They falsely arrested me, and hope I win in court. So I can come back to tell them. I mean, that's all you can do.
I'm just picturing a teenager, junior in high school. Hey, where's Dad? Oh, he's at the jet. Oh, Dad got arrested again.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. That's crazy. Yeah, and I mean, it's pretty similar because I think my youngest son kind of laughed at me when I walked in the door. You know what I mean? It's like, ha, you got arrested again, did you? Yeah. So yeah, they good sports about it. My wife is so awesome when it comes to that. She don't even like watching my videos because she hates confrontation, right? She gets anxiety just for watching it, and she's not even there, right? So I tell you, well, you need to watch it. At least watch 3 minutes of it so I can get that view. Hit the like button for me, right? I had to beg my wife and kids to watch my videos. You know what I mean? Crazy.
Speaking of that,
it's nothing to them.
What's that, Big Red?
I didn't know if you had a certain time slot to watch you, like day or time or whatever.
No.
Like regular programming.
Like you used to do, like you said, every night or whatever before, and now it's like hit and miss. You got to be on the touch to catch a hold of them.
Yeah, I usually try to do something if I'm gonna go live around 6 o'clock. It's just a good time. It's after supper. We eat supper about between 5 and 6. That's usually my time.
When you get to be a big dog like Jeff, you can call your own shots.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't know if you guys had time slots.
Yeah, no, I'm still a little bitty minnow in a big ass pond, man. Hey, Tristan, good to see you, man.
I doubt that, bud.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think. Listen, I'm the same guy. I'm the same guy now as I was when I had 10 subscribers on YouTube. I never thought. Listen, this is like, it's so fucking weird to me, dude. I mean, I got used to it, but it's so weird because I'm just a fat fuck from North Carolina with a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? And I got people saying hey to me driving down the road, right?
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. But
no, I know. No, I know how you meant it, and I didn't take it no other way, man. I mean, it's all good. But it's weird, man. People driving up, beeping the horn, telling, "Hey, Jeff, I watch your videos, man. You're awesome." And I'm like, "What? That's so fucking cool." Right.
Yeah. Well, I noticed when you're out there cruising the chats, and somebody's got a panel going, instantaneously people are like, "Oh, it's NC Tyrant," or "Oh, Chef is live." And come on up, Jeff. Man. How do you deal with that? I mean, it's got to be tough.
I can't go on everybody's panel. Of course, there's just too damn many of them, especially with this COVID stuff. It's just everybody's running a panel. I bet I can look right now and there's probably 10 people live now running panels, right? And I try to go to all of them. If nothing else, I'll try to go to all of them, hit the like button, wave.
Me too. At least.
But when I do go in there and say something though, I'll have to say hey to at least 20 or 25 people, depending on the chat, right? Depends on how many people's in there. But I don't mind doing it, right? I'll usually throw my hand up at all of them, say hey to all of them. It's just like, but there's a lot of channels, smaller than mine, that don't say hey in the chat just for that reason, so they don't have to type hey to everybody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully now, when I get 50 or 100,000, whenever that'll be, probably won't happen. But whenever I get that big, I don't know if I can say hey to everybody. It's just one of them things that you got to deal with, right?
Oh, trust. There will be a number of people who'll be like, "I was with you since day one, and you can't even give me a shout out, yo. I donated all the time to you, He's a fake. He's a frauditor."
I get that now, Defend. I get that now, man. Hey, Clash in Canada, what's up, dude? And that's why I started doing the panels anyway, because I can't stand typing. I'm a 2-finger typer, dude. I can't stand it. I can't spell everything.
Punch.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Right. I can't spell that.
I call it computer illiterate.
Yeah, I can't, so I like getting on panels so I don't have to type, hey to everybody. I'll get up there and say, hey to everybody. You know what I mean? Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's just what I do, man. Jeff, without subs, you don't have a channel. That's absolutely right, Aussie Angel. I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't have subscribers. And CFW says it best, guys. It's all about the clicks and the views, because the clicks and the views bring awareness.
Yeah.
Without the clicks and the views, nobody sees it. Nobody's aware that we going out there doing what we doing. And a lot of people say, oh, you all about the clicks and the views. Damn right I am. That gets the message out there, right? If nobody clicks it, nobody views it, nobody knows about it.
You know what all the teens are watching nowadays, right? They're watching the friggin' whatchamacallem, those video games, right?
Yeah, that's my boys. Yeah, my boys are on these games, man. That's all they do now is video games. Absolutely.
Man, when you were talking about them clicks and views, I totally agree with you. It should be about the clicks and views. I think it's just who's trying to get them. Like probably everybody in this panel, the certain auditors, and I ain't gonna say no names, but the certain auditors that got millions of views because they're doing some dumb shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drop no names. I don't name drop. That's something I don't do.
Neither. Yeah.
I don't gossip. Right. I'm not that kind of person. But they are a bunch. There's a bunch of them out there that just need to stop.
They do.
Can anybody remember? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No, sorry.
Can anybody remember a time when parents' advisories were all over the place not to let your kids play the Xbox or the Nintendo for more than a half an hour a day? Now look at them.
Yep, that's all
right. They're like glued to technology, just graduated forms of the Nintendo or the video games that was supposed to be so evil and so corrupting and so turn your brain to mush. And now like it was said on this panel here, they're trying to make all the courts and the interactions with the government and everything online, right? Like you're dependent in order to function, to deal with technology.
You know what? My oldest son, he's autistic. He wants to be a computer tech guy. You know what I mean? He wants to get into that, and I think he'll be pretty good at it. He even thinking about, maybe getting into designing games or something like that, man. Yeah, he's pretty smart. He just loses focus a lot, but he's got a reason. I think he'll be great at it, man. And mentioning him, he's got driver's ed coming up, man. I'm nervous for him. I am. I remember them days, but you know what though? It was better on my generation, right? Because I was out there driving my dad's truck in the backyard or tractor, right?
Right.
So I learned how to drive at an early age. Dude.
Yeah.
So when I took my driver's ed, the damn driver's ed teacher fell asleep. He said, "Go ahead, man, you got it." He peeled an apple. I remember it to this day. He peeled an apple, ate the apple, and dozed off while I drove around for a fucking hour.
Who's going to take the youngin for the driving test? You or Mama Bear?
No, Mama's been doing that because I don't have no. Whoa, I don't have the patience to do that. You know what I'm saying?
That heart and that blood pressure is rising quickly.
Ooh, man. But you know what? It's better to have her do it because he'll clam up, he'll stop right when he gets upset. So I don't want to make him upset. So I don't do that. You know what I mean? And it sounds bad that I don't do it, but I just know me, right?
Yeah.
I would probably say, "Oh, stop," or something.
That doesn't sound bad to me because it's all about the kid and it's all about the kid's success, and
right.
It takes two in the parenting realm and to recognize your strengths and your weaknesses, I guess, or whatever. I don't have any kids, but I would hope that if I did have a child, that I would be able to admit where my weaknesses or my strengths are, and my significant other also be able to do the same for the betterment of the child.
No doubt. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I mean that's
Always want them growing up better than you was.
Right, exactly.
Bigger, better person.
That's what I tell them. And you know, I look at me. I said, do good in school. You don't want to be like your daddy.
Right.
You don't want to be like your daddy. You don't want to be fucking broke down by the time you're 45, dude. You know, from working you fucking back to the bone, right? I mean, and that's what happened to me, right? I started working real early because I had a poor education. I quit school in 10th grade. And I didn't have a 10th grade education either. So I just fucking winged it most of the time. And I told them, hey, your grades need to go up because you're not going to be like your daddy. I'm going to make sure of it. And I'm on their ass, you know, about getting decent grades. Not perfect grades. I know better, right? I just passing, right? If you pass, dude, man.
As long as I see you're making that effort.
Right. You graduate high school, I'll be a happy SOB because I did. You know, I never got a diploma, GED, or none of that stuff, man. So I'd be tickled to death. And then if they want to go to a community college or something, hey, then go for it, baby. I got you.
Yeah, I see. I'm so iffy on college because you're basically already starting off in a debt as soon as you enter life.
Yeah, I'm talking about a community college, not a college. There's a big difference there.
Or even Votech or something like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how the government wants it, though.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's a scam.
They promote further education, right? And all they're teaching you is something you can read in a book because basically that's all what you're doing. Then you're getting tested on it, right? So the testing and the diploma or the certificate is basically what you're working for. And then you go find work in that field. Good luck.
Yeah, right. Thank you, Lulu. I appreciate you saying that. And listen, my wife's the backbone of my family, dude. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here right now talking to you guys. I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. I definitely wouldn't be alive. I mean, I'm being honest. I would not be here if it wasn't for her. And I tell her that shit every chance I get.
How do you get the free time? The girls I've been with won't allow me to be with my friends.
I don't have any. I don't have, man. Listen, I don't. This is gonna sound fucked up.
Or free time is what
I don't really have friends around here. I really don't. I mean, I got Carolina Auditor's my friend. You know, I got auditing friends, right? We hang out. I go fishing with Carolina Auditor. You know, didn't do it last year, but the year before we did. But I don't trust a lot of people. I've been shit on so many times. It's hard for me to trust people. I mean, I'm being serious.
Just like I told you earlier, my best friend, I woke up out of a coma and
there you go.
He's now with so I don't hang around with nobody.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I hang around with my kids and that's it.
Yeah, I chill out here and then talk to you guys, man. And it sounds the way I say it sounds pathetic, but it's true. I really don't want them. I don't want somebody. I don't want to get close to somebody and then they shit on me.
But don't you guys need love in your life?
At this stage of my life, I don't want to waste my time again on somebody that I think I can trust and care about, and then only to find out they're gonna shit on me. I even had friends on here that shit on me. You know what I mean? I'm not saying nobody's up here now or anything like that. I'm just saying I've had it happen. So I try not to even have them. I mean, I got some great acquaintances. I got some great pals. I'm not going to sit here and say I got best friends. I mean, I tell them, you know, hey man, y'all glad y'all my friend. But I don't even get to see these people, right? We just talk on here. Yeah.
You my internet friend, right? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
You're amazing me time and time again because there's a lot of people in this community and individuals from other genres that just peruse through this community, check out the content or whatever, that need to hear that reality. Right? Because they just see this 50 Cent kind of glorification, you know, it's SC Tyrant and all that, you know, your fanfare and everything else and everything. And at the end of the day, he's feeling the same way half of us are feeling. Right.
Exactly.
So are you my friend because I got a YouTube channel and I got more subscribers than you? Is that why you my friend? Right? I mean, you think about shit like that. And some of them are.
Trying to come up.
Big Red, go ahead, man. I know you was trying, and Danny, you can go next. Big Red, you got something to say, bud?
Yeah, I wasn't trying to talk about that. I was saying, yeah, must have a good family because I know, my exes want to control my time, not necessarily my friends, but my time, who I spend time with. So that must be great to have that, Jeff. Is what I was saying.
You know what? I spend a lot of time in on my computer. I do, and it's my job, right? So but my boys can come in here and talk to me anytime they get ready. I'm not out there, whoring around. I'm not, gone 8 hours of work, 2 hours driving or 10-hour days of working. Right? I'm right here. I'm right here at home. I'm disabled. I don't, if they need me, I am right here, man. And we live in a small house. So I can talk to my boy right now and not even have to yell. Right? That's how small my house is. You know what I'm saying? So it's a cozy house, and they most of the time they hear everything that's going on. When y'all talk to me because I don't have earphones. So
Watch our mouths.
They know, yeah, they know exactly. Hey, I cuss like a drunk sailor, dude. Ain't nothing y'all
below right here.
Yeah, right. I can't even put them on, dude. They hurt. I have earphones on, dude. My damn ears would go to sweating, and I just don't like them.
I got small ears, so they fit right in the little.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I'm right here, man. I'm at home where they need me. I'm right here. You know what I mean? The same with the wife. If she needs me, I'm right here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad it works, man.
It is awesome because I'm disabled, so I get to spend all my, all the time that I have with my kids, I get to spend with them. So
right.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I know I spend too much time on here. I really do. But if I wasn't doing this, I'd probably be doing something I shouldn't be doing to start with, spending money. You know what I mean? Money I ain't got, right? Like maybe fishing or hunting or just shooting my guns right at the gun range or what have you. So this keeps me sane, right? Just chilling out, hanging out with you guys for a couple hours a day and, just let it ride. So I think it's pretty cool. Again, I didn't ever think a fat fuck from North Carolina would have a YouTube channel, but here I am. I actually got 3. Right. What?
Yeah, I never would have thought.
What's
I got a bunch of content. I don't even got my channel got took down. Like I had so much stuff. Like I think the cop got my channel took down. I got so much content. I don't even got a channel or nothing. I've just been out there.
And I learned. See, this is the thing that I liked about the YouTube. I learned about computers, right? I learned how to edit, right? I learned how to video, which it don't take much, a lot of brains to do that. You just mash record. I learned how to read people, right? Especially police. I can read them. I can tell you if they're going to be tyrants or not by the first 2 words that come out of their mouth.
Exactly.
And body language. I can look at their body language and say, oh, that's going to be a fucking tyrant right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And that posture where they stick their hands in the top of their vest.
Oh yeah. Well, there's others, just by the way they walk, the way they stand,
or the ones where they walk like they got fucking 17-inch arms and they're walking all broad like this.
Yeah.
Them are the ones
the second they get out of their car. But then again,
yeah.
I've been watching and reading people sizing people up my entire life.
Yeah, Patriot Defense says when I first met Jeff, he could barely turn on his computer. And there's a lot of truth to that. I didn't know nothing about a computer, dude. I could barely turn the fucker on 2 years ago. I'm serious. I didn't have no business on a computer, right? I didn't. Matter of fact, I don't even think I did own one, but it was a tiny little laptop that I bought for a couple $100. I still got that computer too, and I've had that summit probably for 20 years. And it still comes on. I checked it the other day, and it still came on. That's crazy. But yeah, it's been a wild ride, man, and it's not over.
What the scariest tyrants are are the ones that you ask them, you know, when you see an older gentleman on the force, gray haired guy or something, and you ask him, you know, how long you been on the force, and he's already gave you an attitude, and he's like more than 20 years, and he's got no stripes.
Yeah, right. You know.
Oh my God.
Right.
Them are the ones that we really need to start doing the information acts on.
Right.
Because I guarantee them are the real ones that I guarantee their file is.
I will agree that I can see your point, Michael, from, you know, on the you know, the more than not picture. But I can tell you that my stepfather, a 26-year, or he's, put it this way, he was on the force past the time to the 20 years and out. He actually had cancer and was still working as a police officer. And he was passed up for his sergeant's exam 3 times. And the civil service requirements rules said that if you placed at least within the top 3 of the highest scores, you had to be one of the 3 picked. Right. He got passed up. They fucked him on that rule 3 times because he wouldn't play politics. When he wrote a check out for the mayor, he wrote the check out for both candidates.
Oh, damn. What?
Right? He refused to play politics, but this was a guy who wanted to be a fireman, and his father was a letter carrier. And when he took the civil service exam, they asked for your second choice. So the second choice, his first choice was fireman. The second choice was policeman. Well, the cops called first.
Wow.
So when he asked his dad, "What do I do?" and he was like, "Well, you're not guaranteed a call from the fire department.
Right.
So that's your number that came up. You got to take it." So he was a cop with a fireman's heart. That's the best way I could explain it.
There you go. Hell yeah.
So that guy that you may not see with the stripes and everything may have just been getting fucked over by our very own government.
But see, that's why that foyer will bring that out of the light.
Yeah,
because that's either gonna because from that story right there that you're telling me, that's either gonna tell me he is really getting fucked. It's either gonna tell me 3 things: he really don't care to move up, he's getting fucked, or the opposite of getting fucked.
Yeah,
he's just been a violent piece of shit.
Yeah. He's probably, a lot of them don't want the responsibilities, right?
Yep, right.
You know, they don't want to have to. Maybe they want to stay on the street, right? Maybe they want to be a patrolman. They don't want to go up where they telling people what to do. They don't want the responsibility. The hours may be different, right? I mean, there's all kind of reasons. You know, for moving up.
Oh man, you seen that report about I think DPN, Disorderly Product News? He made a thing about one cop.
Oh, he roboted.
So while he's roboting, allow me to finish. Let me say one more thing. Although my stepdad got screwed 3 times, it took my 4'2" Italian mother to finally say, "That is enough. We have had it." And she went out and she found the lawyer and encouraged him and supported him to stand up for himself.
Right.
And when he passed, like I said, he died on the job. He died as a lieutenant in the DB, the Detective Bureau.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to give him props on that story.
No doubt.
Thank you, Jeff.
Michael, you roboted real bad at the end there, man.
Yeah. I was just talking about how the top 3 earnings of your salary is what your pension is based off of. And so like this cop was he ended up racking up more hours. He ended up making more money in overtime than he did his regular salary for 3 years. He did that for 3 years. And so he ended up getting in trouble for it, I think, but he ended up getting like $100,000. Like his pension was set for $100,000 because they split it in half or whatever.
Right.
It was just ridiculous how he was just doing that just so he could rack up them hours, just so he could have his little. And it's crazy how they take the top 3 years that you earn.
Well, what's even crazier about that is that, at least where I grew up in relation to my stepdad, excuse me. So my stepdad took one vacation a year. He golfed every other weekend. That was his passion. But he took one vacation a year, and he put less than 13 miles a day on his car to the police department, to the American Legion post, and back home. So homie died with a lot of money. Okay. But even more so is when I found out about police officers, what they'll do is they'll take their sick days and their sick time and they'll stockpile them. They will rack them towards their retirement.
Yep.
And those things are changing nowadays because they're trying to, to squeeze the dollar or whatever. But it used to be where you would be able to rack up all those sick days.
Yeah, you could rack that up in the whole year.
Yep. But when they would cash them in, they would cash them in at their highest rate of pay, which was being figured for their pension. So it was like triple gold, just racking all that time up.
No doubt. All right, gentlemen, I think I'm going to shut it down, man. It's been almost 2 hours.
Yep.
Done a 2-hour ladies' night, so that's right at 4 hours. I think that's enough for me.
All right. Thanks for having me
right
up.
on, Jeff. Thanks for having me up on panel. Mike, it was nice talking to you. Big Red.
Yes, sir.
Danny.
Y'all have a good one, man.
Be well,
No
people.
doubt.
Thank you.
No doubt. No
I'll
doubt.
see y'all soon.
I appreciate all you guys, man. Y'all welcome anytime. Y'all know that.
See y'all
Yeah,
later.
anytime I see you live, I come on. I appreciate you doing it.
Yeah, man. Thank you for being here, dude. Right on.
Yeah,
y'all have a good one.
Good one, man.
Outro here. Later, Danny.
Right
All right, Michael. See you, man.
I'ma just grab my stuff and leave.
All right. Y'all heard it. All right. Aussie Angel, Vern, Cooking with Lulu, Lion One, Constitution is Law, Robert, Susan, Drew, Sis Son, HRP News. I think that's everybody that's been chatting in there, I believe. Scott, if you're still here, Patriot Defense. Appreciate all you guys, man. Y'all are freaking awesome. I'm going out to talk to a lawyer tomorrow about taking my case in Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. Hopefully we can get something resolved, man. I don't know. Do something. I don't know. We'll do something even if it's wrong. I might do some auditing tomorrow while I'm up that way. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Thanks for being here. Right on. Thanks, Scott. Nice to get to talk to you today on the panel, Cooking with Lulu, or for you to be on the ladies' night panel. That was pretty awesome. Even though you didn't talk a lot, but hey, at least you came. It's cool. You're welcome to come on any of my panels. I appreciate all you guys, man. All you guys have a good night, and always remember to keep those cameras rolling, baby.